station as a messenger and you're in tune to talk through, telling it as it is. Lord, give them strength to face another day. Make it along life's road and carry their heavy load. Give them the strength, oh, to carry on. Oh, my Lord. Talk to tell it.
It is always good to sit and reminisce on school days, remembering the good times we had as children. We would hang with the kids that we fancy. Can't wait for breaks to go outside and play. Just imagine lunchtime. From Penal Tabernacle, that's basic school, to Balmaji Primary, Penwood for 1 year, and Norman Manley, where I spend the rest of my school days. When I talk about Balmaji Primary School, we talk about Patrick Reid and Ron Villiers, the two fastest child in the school. Blacker was bigger than us and he matured. He's always fighting in the schoolyard, especially with the bigger boys. R.I.P. Blacker. Clifford Dunkley, his father was a taxi operator. He used to work for Checker Cab. He was of the few students who their parents would drop them off to school in a car. The rest of us walk or took the bus. Ricknel and Ratherford, we used to walk home after school, although we live a little distant from the school. It makes no sense to take the bus when we could use the money for other reasons. I remember Patrick Levy and Conray. Our teacher was Miss Clark, and the principal was Miss Bartilow. As kids, sometimes we do little rude things like leave the school at lunchtime and go to sticker factory and sweetie factory, pick up sweetie and get a few rolls of sticker, take it back to school and share with the kids. I remember when this guy, bad guy, them call him Youngie, he came into the school and held on to me into a little passage and told me to give him all my money. Blacker came on the scene and saw him and defended, took me away and told me to run. Then Youngie and Blacker got into a fight. Only Blacker could challenge Youngie at the time. I would always remember that. Walking home from school, one afternoon, I came up with my first song called School Days. I was only about 10 years old, and by the age of 12, I wrote my second song, which I made right by the bus stop of Binns Road. I graduated from Balmaji Primary in 1979 at the age of 11 years old and was placed in Penwood Secondary School. I spent 1 year. I was in the same class with Hubert Morris, Vivian Mills, Seymour Sims, aka Mal, Marcia. I can still see her face, light-skinned with a round face. At the time, Junior Reid was also attending, but he was already in the 11th grade. Noel Reid, aka Sasuke, Lizard, Heineken, and a lot more guys. Due to the crime and violence in 1980, I was forced to leave Penwood Secondary and enrolled in Norman Manley Secondary, where I met old friends from Balmaji Primary School and new friends. Ricknel Ratherford was also attending Norman Manley. It was good to see him again. I met Ian Dixon, which we both became cadet later, and he's now a police officer. Edward Chance, the man that fast like bullet and used to run at boys' champs. Ashley Reid, Garfield Humphrey, Paul Hartley, Mark Murray, Michael Bailey, Michelle Reid, Courtney Smith, aka Junglis, Wilburn Cole, aka Squidly, Blacker T, he was in the 9th grade when I was in 7th grade. Peter Parker, I remember Beezy and Greenie, two rude boys we attended school. Darwin King was a beautiful girl. Althea, forget her last name. Clement Shepherd and his sister. Ian Thompson, Ian Morris. I would never forget the music teacher, These Bones. But if you call him so, you better take for yourself. The principal, Mr. Sharp. There's a lot more name to call, but I'll tell you again, I'll do it in another post. And I wonder, where are some of these kids now? How are they doing? Are they successful? Do they need help? I keep track of some because some are also famous, but there are some that is missing in the wind. I remember Wilburn Cole, drummer, playing drum from the desk in school. First man to take me to High Times to see Muta Baruka rehearse. I remember one day his mommy took him to school and I asked him what does he want, if he want to be in school or he want to go and play music. And he told his mom, I don't want to come back to school. And that's the last time I saw him in school. But after, he's on my TV screen every day. He got the chance to play with Ziggy Marley and many other superstars. He's the nephew of Tabby Diamonds. To date, he's rated one of the top 5 Jamaica drummer. Black T started touring as soon as he left Norman Manley. One of Youthman promotion household DJ. R.I.P. Paul Hall. R.I.P. Michelle Reid. R.I.P. Courtney Smith, aka Junglist. Ricknel Ratherford migrated and is now in the Bermuda. Paul Hartley is now living in the USA. Junior Reid is now in the rich and the famous, making hits after hits after hits after hits after hits. Surpasses the local award. So we are talking about Grammy Awards. As for me, I make a solo career for myself and also toured the Wheeling Souls for several years. If you attend Penal Basic School, Balmaji Primary, Penwood Secondary, Norman Manley, you need to watch this post. If you don't subscribe yet, subscribe now. Like, share. Go in the comment section and drop a comment. Dark truth, youth. Dark truth. Dark truth, youth. Dark truth.